Hey, welcome back to the Handlebar Garden.
What's up? Hope y'all's doing good. Stage one, two, three, four.
Do you need it?
Oh. We're going to give you some information maybe you've not thought about.
Yep. Well, I hadn't thought about it until, which I'd say most everybody's probably got one of these. I don't know if show up good or not on that, but you can get them at the dealership.
Performance catalog.
Yep.
So
Kind of the wish book.
the wish book. And kind of looking through it. Well, I'll just tell you what. My bike is stage two. I don't plan on going any further. That is fine with me. Rode it for about 5,000 miles, and then decided to go to stage two. I don't plan on going any further. Me. Other people I know have, and the way it sounds, and I love Harley Davidson. Don't get me wrong, but the way it sounds, the way stage one, two, three, four sounds,
Sounds like you have to do them in order.
you have to do them in order, and you don't. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Stage one is basically pipes or slip-ons, however you want to say it, uh, air cleaner,
Yeah.
and a tuner. So you're looking at now. This is
Which some people will do the whole full exhaust, change everything out
Yeah.
because of that Cadillac converter.
right.
They want to do something to try to eliminate that to help it breathe better.
Right.
But yeah, your basic stage one is just your slip-on mufflers, your K&N filter,
Right.
and then the tuner for
Yep.
it.
$700 and up. And I say up because and that's just basically the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Tuner's like $400.
I think it's like $299 or something.
And then the bare minimum, you go air cleaners, a couple hundred. Bare minimum pipes and slip-ons, a couple hundred. So you're looking at $700 up on stage one. That's where that gets you. Now, if you're going to stage two, which basically all stage two is different cam.
Yeah.
And
And of course, when you change the cam, you're changing your push rods too.
right. So
And having to.
yeah, you got to have the adjustable push rods or take. And now this ain't no labor cost. We're just talking strictly parts.
Yeah.
So labor cost. This is just you doing the work yourself. You're going to have. Now this catalog here is 2 years old, so I don't know what the current prices is, but I'm sure it's not lower. It isn't anything lower than it was 2 years ago. So $400 buy you the cam, the push rods, and the covers. That's in chrome, and black is like $30 more.
Which is odd because it used to be the opposite.
Opposite, yeah.
Everybody wanted chrome, so it was more expensive.
Everybody wanted chrome. So that's as far as I went, and that's as far as I plan on going. But I have considered going on up at one time, and that's when I started digging, and it kind of like, well, wait a minute, how's this right? So if I wanted to go, if I follow the stages 1, 2, 3, 4, so I go to stage 3. I want to get new jugs, new pistons, valve springs. I mean, I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Well, I'm gonna read it. A couple of them. Got valve springs, high performance tappets, gaskets, of course, and all that. But then I look and I'm like, well, there's a cam. Well, I've already got a cam.
Yep.
Well, I put a torque cam in mine, and I'm sorry, I put a torque cam in mine, which is a 447 cam.
Yeah, we went with Screaming Eagle parts on all ours.
Yep.
Because we were actually trying to stay warranty and all that, which.
Yep.
I don't know if I had to do over again. I don't know that I went with Screaming Eagle. I mean, so far I've not had any issues.
Right, yeah, me either.
It's run great. I'm happy with it, but
But So you're gonna get a bigger cam. You're gonna go to a 498 cam, and I'm thinking, well, the only thing difference here, I mean, well, wait a minute. Well, what
You
about
spent,
what about the
$400
$400 I give for the other cam? So I guess you just throw it away. So I've lost $400. Huh. So anyway.
Unless what if you do the work yourself?
Yeah.
Well, even if you have them do it, you tell them, hey, I want to keep my old cam.
Yeah, you can keep your old cam. What are you gonna get out of it?
Yeah, I mean, you can sell it, but nobody's gonna want to give you $400 for a used cam.
It's a door stopper or a paperweight. Yeah, nobody's. I don't know that there's a market.
Well, if you got a buddy that's wanting to go stage 2, like, hey, I got the cam already.
Yeah, you might.
But
I mean,
for the most part, yeah, you're throwing away $400.
Yeah, but I've got a whole bunch of parts out there. I mean, swap meet parts, and it just don't. But anyway, now okay, so that's stage 3. Stage 3's $1,700.
Yeah, and that's you doing the labor yourself.
Yeah, that's you doing the labor. Okay, so now you might feel good about yourself. Well, I'm at stage 3 now. I've saved some money. Okay, I want more power. I'm gonna go stage 4 because I'm gonna go in order 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I go to 4 and I get to looking at 4, and I'll be dog. I'm replacing the jugs. Well, I've already done that. Basically, what you're getting in 4 is heads, throttle body. Oh, I'm getting
so getting the springs in stage 3
don't matter.
Well, now you've got a set of heads that you might be able to sell to somebody.
Right.
Because you're buying new heads anyway.
Yeah, true. But the cam, now we're going up to a 515 versus a.
So now you got another cam.
I got another cam to get rid of.
Well, now you got 2. You can make bookends.
There you go. This kit here's $2,700. So basically, at $2,700, I could take $1,700 I've spent on stage 3, and the $400 I've spent on stage 2, which takes me up to $2,000. So for another $700, I could have went from 1 to 4.
Yep.
But if I go in stages, I'm actually out $2,000.
2,100, almost 22.
I'm out.
And that's you doing
the
work yourself. Yeah. If you're paying a dealership or just an independent shop, I mean, there's that cash on top.
So not counting stage 1, because that's a gimme.
Yeah.
I could have 27, 37, 4,200, almost $5,000 if I went from 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Versus 1 at $700 or so and up to $2,700. So it's kind of. I'm not trying to say they're misleading, but it kind of misleads a little bit. I mean, or I don't know, and a lot of people don't even care. They buy what's stock and they leave it stock. There's a few that do.
Yeah.
Maybe change the exhaust and that's about it. And
well, yeah, I know people that stage 1, like, I'm happy with it. If they had opened it up, let it breathe, it gave me all I needed.
Yeah.
Like this is like a 103 or a 107.
Right.
And just stage 1, and they're satisfied.
Right. And I'm satisfied with stage 2. I'm completely satisfied. That's what I want to do is just let it breathe. And I figure air cleaner, the exhaust, of course the tuner, and the cam, that opened it up enough that I'm happy that I didn't have to change the springs and the head. I didn't have to do none of that. Didn't want to have to.
Yeah.
Because it's a proven fact, and you can take, and I know we're not talking about NASCAR here, but the more performance you got,
the less reliability.
And I'm all about reliability.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with that. to stage 2 and I'm done. But to help anybody out there that might be considering and just think, oh, you've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, might want to run some numbers, you know. So,
Well, back to stage 1. You don't have to do all that at one time.
no,
If money's the issue, you could go change your breather, do all that, and leave your pipes stock.
without the tuner.
But most people are going to want the sound, so they'll leave the breather and all that stock. They'll change your slip-ons.
Yep.
And then once you get a little bit of money put back, then you go ahead and you buy the tuner and you buy your K&N filter and all that, and you do your stage 1.
Yep. So,
And then I would suggest if you're wanting a stage 3 or stage 4, to stop at stage 1, save the money up till you've got enough, and then just go do whichever one you want.
so, and then some may or may not know, with the M8 you can change the air cleaner
Yeah.
or the exhaust slip-ons without changing or without having to add a tuner. If you do both of them, you've got to have a tuner.
Yeah.
So I know when I first left the dealership with my bike, I had slip-ons on it. Just give me a little extra sound. Wasn't worried about nothing else till, because I knew later I was going to go to stage 2, and
Yeah.
and then went to stage 2, and then that's when I added the air cleaner and the cams. So, and a tuner. Anyway, we hope this
Yeah, hopefully it's helped you out.
enlightened you a little bit, you know, because
And if we're looking at this wrong, comment and let us know.
please let me
because
know.
That's what we're coming up with.
Yeah, I mean, I would just, because I just had a revelation about it, and I kept thinking, because I was flipping back and forth. I'm like, what?
Of course, now if
So-
you're doing stage 1, then stage 2, and then it's 5, 6, 7 years down the road, and then you do 3, and then another 5 or 6, 10 years or whatever,
Right.
and then you go to stage 4.
And
So you're actually putting some wear on the stuff then.
Right.
But to
If
do
you
it
got
all within a couple of years
Yeah.
period.
you got 70, 80,000 miles on the bike, and say it's needing maybe built or something for, hey, at that point, if you wanted to go to stage 4, heck, then you got new heads, new jugs. You basically built the top end, you know, for $2,700. Well, depends on when that is, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway, hope this helped you out in some way, enlightened you. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you watching. Be good to one another, and be sure to keep it
Torque to spec.